What's up, Matt? It's an honor speaking to you right now. So my first question, why aren't y'all rocking some Nike Jordans right now, my guy?
Yeah, we put on a suit. I think, see these pants? I didn't think sneakers were appropriate.
All right.
I got some. They'll be coming out on the press tour for sure.
Okay, hell yeah. So, so with that, what made this project? Why did you guys want to reunite? You and Ben. Why do you think this project was for?
The story was so interesting. We read the script. We were like, wow, this is really interesting. We didn't remember it that way. Like, we forgot that Nike was like the underdog and the third place shoe company and all that stuff. And now it's like they're so dominant and they're such a part of the culture that you know, it was interesting to go back and revisit what they were before this partnership with Jordan and before it all happened. So we just thought it was an interesting story and one that was worth making a movie about and one that the audience would like. We figure if we really want to hear this, then hopefully an audience does too.
Yes, sir. And what do you think of Viola and Julius as the perfect parents to play?
Well, that came from MJ. So when Ben went and talked to MJ, he said what was really fascinating and came out of that was Howard White, who's a character that Chris Tucker plays, George Raveling, who Marlon Wayans plays, and his mother and the pivotal role that she played and the regard in which he holds her really redefined the whole story for us and was the kind of the surprise of the whole thing. So when Ben said, well, okay, well, who would you have play your mother? Like, before he could get the sentence out, Michael was like, Viola Davis. And so he called me. He was like, look, good news is we got great stuff from Michael and really good stuff to, you know, kind of rework the script with. But he goes, the bad news is if we don't get Viola Davis, we can't make the movie. And I was like, okay, well, we got to try to get Viola Davis. So we sat down, we did a whole rewrite around that character, and then just called and just we were like, will you come and help build this role? Will you come and help do this? Because great actors are usually also great writers, and a lot of she gave us so much. Just, I mean, that's her brilliance. She's an American treasure, and for a reason. She's incapable of striking a false note, right? So she and Chris too. Chris with the Howard character, because we didn't have a Howard character in the script that we read. So we were like, Chris, I mean, he's also a writer. We were like, come write with us, man. We have to build this and create this character. And so we really benefited from, you know, the good thing about working with, it's not, you know, there's a director and, you know, Ben's obviously the director, but like we really worked with a bunch of different filmmakers on this. Viola and Julius are A-list producers, right? On top of being great actors, they're A-list producers. Chris Tucker's, you know, a world-class writer, you know, and comedian and actor. Jason Bateman directed a bunch of those Ozarks. He, you know, starred in them, wrote them. You know what I mean? So it's like you're assembling kind of a dream team, that can come and they really know what they're doing. They can jump between roles, jump between disciplines, and like really help build a movie with you. So that.
And my last question for you, dude. Any advice you would give to up-and-coming actors that are trying to make it in this industry? Looking at the illustrious career you've had, what would you tell a younger actor?
You know, honestly, everybody told me not to do it. And Ben and I were just talking about it. Everybody told us, don't do it. Our parents told us not to do it. His parents told me not to do it. My parents told him not to do it. And so I think it's the kind of thing, if you really, really love it, and you know what I mean, if it's something you can't not do, then you should do it. And if it isn't that for you, then you really should go do something else. Yeah, because it's a tough road. You know, it sometimes it works out, you know, but if you just sit and watch red carpets at home, then you're going to look like it always works out. It doesn't, and it's a grind for most of the people who get involved with it. We've been really lucky, but you have to love it, whether you end up here or not. If it's what you're meant to do, then it'll be a fulfilling life.
Love that, man. Thank you so much. It's an honor talking to you.